What's up, besties? Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. Y'all are freaking incredible. Thank you for all of your likes and shares and comments and just for all the love that y'all share with myself and one another here. Our tribe is so freaking beautiful. Okay, I am going to bring the sound bowl. We'll call in spirit and we'll just see whatever comes up today. We'll start with the energy and see what's going on, okay? Yeah, to everybody who's like, oh, I miss your face. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on camera. I just want to address that quickly. It's just been so easy for me to just sit down at my desk here and do a reading rather than try to get camera ready. I am painting a new house. I'm painting our new home. I'm a mess. I'm running around. I'm busy as all heck right now trying to paint a home and to move and, move the business and take care of my son and the puppy. It's just a whirlwind of awesomeness. I'm not complaining. I just wanted to give y'all an update. I will try to get on camera at some point, maybe this week, okay? Just to say hi to y'all. And yeah, I miss, being on camera as well too. But anyways, let me just get into the reading because I'm just excited for it, okay? Here we go, my loves. Thank you for understanding. Here we go. Okay, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, spirit. Oh, okay. We're starting off with the orphaned energy, why, and then time for a nap. Okay, regeneration. All right, you know what we're reading on today? It starts off as a little bit of a sad vibe. It's a very challenging energy, this feeling of being orphaned, feeling all alone, even just unsupported in general, okay? Maybe some abandonment wounds and things of that nature have come up or have been triggered for some of you. And some of you are kind of in this energy of like, why is this happening? Why has this happened? We have the questioning. Maybe you're going in search of answers. Okay. I don't know why. I just heard maybe someone may be searching for like adoptive parents or something like that as well. Now I know that's, not for everybody. But I just got that very clearly, like searching through records, okay, to find maybe parents or children or something like that, the family members. It's kind of a heavy energy, not gonna lie, but we do have time for a nap and regeneration coming up here. And clean it up. Okay, so somebody's trying to clean up, perhaps, within their own energy, within their own space. Okay, needing a lot of rest while you regenerate, while you heal. Okay, now this doesn't have to do. If it doesn't have to do with family, it could just be like a wound that needs tending. From when we were children or whatever has happened right in your life, or even a relationship that's caused some kind of abandonment wound to become exposed. Okay. And I know it's heavy. It's heavy, but I love seeing the regeneration. I love seeing the clean it up here, because it just feels like you're getting rid of or purging something once and for all. Not getting rid of a feeling, but maybe healing it, that's the kind of energy here, especially with time for a nap. That's when we do our best regeneration, right? So taking some time for yourself, making sure that even as you are going through a healing process, like let's say you're in counseling, or you need to take a leave from work or something so that you can work on some personal issues in order to heal. It's not a bad thing. Like taking naps and taking sleep and, having some time to rest your body as you are healing emotionally is also a thing. So, you are in this process of regeneration, or for some of you, again, you could have recently come out of an energy like this. Okay, so I'm going to get the tarot and I'm just going to see what's the incoming energy for you. What's the vibe for today? What challenges you might face, how you're going to feel, what you expect, what you don't expect, any advice, and an outgoing energy. Okay, now we'll see. You know, I don't really want to dive too much into the wound because, you know, it's going to be specific for whoever's reading this is, right? Not everybody shares the same situation or, you know, experience, obviously. So what is the incoming energy here, please, Spirit? Why are we here? Why are we in this mode of healing and regeneration? Why are we in this mode of healing and regeneration? We have the Seven of Wands showing up here. So recently you may have felt that you've had to stand up for yourself or be your own protector or stand very firm on your beliefs or fight for something, fight for, I mean, I don't know what, we'll see, but fight for yourself, okay? Let's just put it, fight for yourself, stand up for yourself, create some strong boundaries. Stand up for your emotional health, okay? Your emotional well-being, stand up, I don't know why. I'm heard. This has to do with somebody that you love very deeply. For some of you, it could be a father figure. Others of you, it could have been a partner. It's a masculine energy here. You've had to stand up and fight. Oh my gosh. This is very heavy, very upsetting energy, okay? And I'm sorry for whoever's in this vibe, okay? What we have here, it's like you're really deep in your emotions, okay? And I can see why. I feel like you've had to stand up for what you believe is right and how you deserve to be treated, perhaps even it is in a relationship. Now, the nature of the relationship, not 100% sure, but we have the Three of Cups coming up as a challenge. This could be like a third party situation. This would be a situation where perhaps you've had to put your foot down, draw a line, draw some boundaries. Maybe you found out recently that somebody that you love is dealing with someone else. Okay, like a third party situation, right? And so it is obviously very upsetting, and I can see why you would feel this orphaned energy, being alone or being maybe not chosen, you know, and this is rough. This is not an easy energy to read in, okay, folks, it's not happiness and sunshine. We've got the why. So you're questioning why. Why is this happening? Maybe I just heard, why is this always happening? So this is maybe something that's happened more than once in your life. Unfortunately, where you have felt like the odd one out in a situation, or you're the one that perhaps is always, you know, left behind in some way. And it's very upsetting. But again, it's like you still had to stand your ground in this situation because you do know what you deserve, what you don't deserve, like, you know, how to be treated, right? Within a healthy love relationship. And again, even with a family member, if this is going to resonate for you in that way, but I am getting that this is more along the lines of a romantic situation for a lot of you. Okay. So I understand why you would be in this process of grieving and upset and feeling very much, you know, abandoned, right? Like, it's not fair. It is definitely an unfair situation, and it's very sad. Okay. How I want to know how you're going to feel, how you feel, but I feel like I already know how you feel. It's upsetting. It's very sad. I feel like if this is your reading, I want to give you a hug. Yeah, I feel like it's very, you know why it's even more, it's freaking devastating, because you really did feel like this person or this situation, this person was going to be the one for you. This person, I feel like you dreamt of a future with this person. You felt like things were on track, or things were going as you had planned. And then boom, out of nowhere, it feels like the rug was ripped from under your feet here. Okay. And so I have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Hold on, let me just see. Yeah, it looks like, you know, this is kind of hitting somebody here like a tower situation, like out of nowhere. You really thought that maybe You really thought that maybe you could work on this or something could be regenerated here, maybe giving it some time and space, but it does look like, um, oh, it just looks like there's a lot of secrets here involved. I feel like a lot of things have been coming to light and a betrayal. Someone here has recently found out that they've been betrayed heavily. And I am getting a third party situation. Okay, so dang it. I feel like I already know what you expected. I feel like you expected, yeah, the Two of Cups. You expected that this person was going to be someone that you were going to build with and somebody that you had a future with. This is freaking sad. This is friggin' sad. What do you didn't expect the devil. You didn't expect this person to be toxic AF, or you didn't expect this person to succumb to their own temptations, and you didn't expect this person to cheat. Okay. You didn't expect them to act in this manner. I feel like some of you are feeling very upset because you feel like you were tricked. Maybe some of you have just realized, maybe, like, I'm not going to say that they're all narcissists or anything like that, but maybe some of you have, like, oh my gosh, I was hoodwinked. I'm hearing hoodwinked. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry this is happening. I want to get to advice. I don't want to, like, healing. The advice is healing. There's nothing, it feels like right now there's nothing that you can do about the situation except focus on your healing. Take a lot of naps, allow yourself to feel what you need to feel so that you can heal, and then take care of yourself. I mean, there's really nothing else that you can really do. I feel like you have also tried to work on something here. Like, you know how I was picking up counseling at the beginning? This could be someone here who was maybe married to someone, or, you know, in some kind of long-term partnership, or at least thought that y'all were on track to being in a long-term partnership, and then you get this boom tower, right? This tower moment, and you find out that there have been betrayals, there have been secrets, and there have been lies in the situation. And now I do feel like you may have gone to counseling or something, or even tried to have conversations with this individual about, you know, what can we do? Can we fix this? Or can we, you know, what's happening here, you know, like trying. I feel like there is a wound here, I gotta be honest with you, that has been ripped open by this unfortunate event. I feel like it has been a series of unfortunate events, and this will happen quite often. Now, when I see the devil here, if this is like a trauma bond situation, and I don't know what you know about trauma bonds. If you don't know very much about it, I'll give like a little tiny recap, but I'm not an expert, so I would suggest that you consult, you know, maybe like search it on YouTube or someone else. There's a lot of amazing like psychologists and people like that who can explain it better, but it basically boils down to, you know, having experiences and feeling these intense feelings of abandonment or something like that in our childhood or neglect or whatever it is, from a parent. Well, we can't really deal with that as children. So then in our adult life, in our adult relationships, we often subconsciously seek out partners who treat us in the same way so that we can actually face the wound as an adult and heal it. And so until that wound is healed, we're going to continue to, unfortunately, see the same types of patterns in our adult relationships, unfortunately. And it is freaking not fun. Okay. It's not fun. Speaking from experience. Okay. This is how I know. I've had to find out myself as well about the whole trauma bond thing. And it is something that is not easy to work through and to see and to recognize. And, you know, counseling would be a good thing to do, or self-healing, self-help, self-love, all that kind of stuff, whatever you feel called to do. But definitely focusing on your healing, and so that we don't end up attracting the same type of people into our lives again, so that we don't have to heal that wound, right? Once we focus on it. So that might, you know, be a period of time in your life, whether you want it or not, where you are kind of being forced to, if you want to heal it and you don't want to experience something like this again, without just pointing fingers and placing blame on the person who did you dirty. Okay. Cause I know they did, right? They did. and that's on them, but taking responsibility and accountability for the partners that we choose and the partners that we are drawn to. That work is what's called, it's part of the shadow work and stuff like that as well. It's part of a healing path, a healing journey. And oftentimes when we come to this point in life, and it's not just something that happens to one or two people, this happens to almost everybody, okay, has something that they need to work out, and you're better off for it if you stay single, if you stay on your own, if you choose to do this work to heal these patterns and to heal this trauma and to heal these, to heal the wound, okay, that needs attention. It's trying to get your attention, okay, so that you can pick better people, or be drawn to better people, or, I don't want to say just like some people are good, some people are bad, but people who are in a different vibration, people who have healed as well, people who aren't operating out of devil energy, right? And that's going to be a better match for you, right? That's going to be a better situation. You will find yourself attracting folks who are, let's just say coming from a more healed space as well. And then you won't be feeling like this orphaned, abandoned energy. That wound will have been cleared up. And I'm just saying, I don't know how many people want to hear this reading, because it's not just like, it's heavy, but it's real, and it makes, it's heavy and it's real, and it is, I guess, what it is. So the advice is to heal. Okay. The only thing that you can do really, if you want to, because I'm saying all this because you're in the energy of questioning why does this always happen? Why is it always me? Why am I not the one that's chosen? Why do I always find myself in these situations? Or why does, this keep happening to me? And the answer to that is because there's something that needs to be healed within you. And that's what your higher self, that's what spirit is trying to do. And it's almost like you're not going to really, and this is not what people want to hear either, but it's true. You're not going to be able to ever be in a happy, healthy relationship without doing some of this work. Okay. Without doing it, because you're just going to repeat patterns. Okay. So once you break that bond, right? Once you break these trauma bonds, once you heal it, once you work through the issue, okay. And allow yourself time and space and love and compassion, and pouring that onto yourself for doing this work, because again, it's not easy. You will regenerate. You will come out, in a totally different vibration. The kinds of people that are in your life right now that you have been attracted to in the past, they're going to be repelled away from you. Like, do you know what I mean? I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down here, because this is what we want. This is what we're after. I know, I can see what you desire in life, and everybody does. It's a 10 of Pentacles. It's maximum abundance. It's a life partner. It's somebody who's happy, healthy. This is somebody you can grow with and create a family with, and a legacy, and just, settle down with, right? Like, this is the goal. This is the dream, right? But it's like, it's not, I'm not saying that it's out of reach. It's totally within reach for you. This is here. This is happening for your greatest and highest good, even though it doesn't freaking feel like it. Okay. So I know that. And I know there are going to be people who are going to be mad in the comments, and that's okay, and triggered, and that's fine too. But I mean, it's all part of the process, and I am literally just reading the energy. So for those of you who are still here with me, I am sending you so much love. This is not easy work. And I would suggest looking into trauma bonds and just diving further into it. And I feel like you're already in that energy of knowing that this is kind of like, okay, it's time to heal it, or else this is going to keep happening. Something has been brought into your awareness, because I could see that you have been searching for answers. Why is this always happening? Or why has this happened to me more than once in my life? Okay. Now, there are things that are not in your control. We cannot control how people have treated you, or if you were orphaned or something like that. You can't control that. And again, as a small child, and as, you also couldn't process those emotions that you would have felt. It's too much. It's too overwhelming. And so what the soul does is kind of like compartmentalize, and then save it for later, is basically what has happened here. And so these partners that keep coming in, or they keep doing you dirty and all that, it's teaching you a lot. It's teaching you a lot about your own boundaries, what you deserve, what you don't, your self-worth, your value, all of those things. But also it is showing you a wound, an inner child, a wound that was inflicted upon your inner child that desperately requires healing and love and attention. Okay. And that's the only way to really break the pattern, break these trauma bonds. Okay. That's the only way is to do that. So allow some time and space for yourself to process all of these things, create a safe place for you to do these things. Especially if you are seeking out some kind of counseling or therapy or whatever, whether that be like a spiritual coach or someone else or anyone, somebody you feel safe with, even if it's just a journal. I would recommend, who's really good at self-healing is the holistic psychologist, and you can find her the majority of her content is on Instagram. But her name is Dr. Nicole LaPera. She also writes a lot of really good books about how to do the work, how to work through issues like this, right? I mean, and like I said, you be kind to yourself. It's not your fault that you find yourself in this situation. Like, it's not, I'm not trying to say, that this is your fault that this keeps happening. It's not, but it is a wound that needs your attention, and it will keep happening until you decide, okay, it's time to look at this, face it head on, as hard as that is going to be, and take accountability for your own healing. Okay. And that's it. I mean, this is a tough love, straight to the point kind of a message, but again, it's for your greatest and highest good. And I'm only saying this because I freaking love you guys, and it's not an easy process, but it does fix everything. You know what I mean? Like, it is the solution. Okay. As far as I know, throughout my own personal experience, it is the solution. Okay. And it will require more time on your own, because so oftentimes, we won't want to do this kind of work. We don't want to, especially our ego too. It'll distract us with other things. And, maybe we'll start diving into like, a 10-season Netflix series in order to not look at it, or, whatever, to not feel it, right? Because it's not pleasant. But if we do the work and if we confront it and heal it head on, it is going to help realign you with, the life and the goal that you actually have, the wish and the dream for the future that you actually deserve, the one that you desire. Like, it will help you get to that point. And until you do that kind of a tough work, it's gonna unfortunately keep happening. Especially, if you dive into the next relationship that comes along, you may find maybe a different circumstance around it, but you may find yourself in the end right back to this questioning, why am I always left? Or why am I always the one not getting what I want, or not being supported, or feeling unloved, and that kind of a thing. And it is very deep. Okay. But you are loved. Okay. At the very least, I freaking love you. Okay. And you need to love you. And, it's heavy. It's a heavy one. Okay. And I feel like I pretty much said all that wanted to come out for this reading. I may come back with another one because I know this is specific and I know it's heavy, and I might come back here with another reading. But somebody needed to hear this today, and I'm here for all of you. Okay. Not just one group. We have a diverse tribe full of so many people going through so many different experiences. Okay. And like I said, I'm here for all of you. Okay. The tough ones, the tough readings too. Okay. Definitely here for you. And I'm sending you lots of love. I feel like I want to get a self-love oracle for you here. And then I will get, I feel like self-love for sure. Own your power. Okay. Changing the world is easier after one learns to change oneself. Be the change you wish to see and watch the world around you shift. Okay. Own your power. I do see that you've begun doing this though, because you have stood up for yourself, and you have stated your case, and you have drawn some lines in the sand, and you have, said, look, this is what I deserve. I don't deserve this, and I deserve this, and this is what I need. And, in your situation. Okay. So I do see that. I'm not, I do see that, but I also see that it's been massively disappointing because you really honestly did think this was the person, right? But there is going to be, I can guarantee you, and I'll just say it right now, there is someone who is a lot better for you out there. Definitely, definitely. But until we do the healing work on ourselves, we're not going to come in alignment with those people. Okay. And that's the hard truth no one wants to hear. Okay, here we go. Mourn. Yeah, mourn the life that you would have had. And I'm not even reading this right now. Mourn that dream. It's okay to do that. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to say, what the fuck? It's okay, right? So mourn it. Take the time you need. Have compassion for yourself. Allow yourself time to take extra naps, to do and to heal. Don't try not to put pressure on yourself, about getting back out there or, doing it real quick. So just allow the time that you need to truly heal, okay? So grieving can be overwhelming, but necessary. We are cleansed by letting our feelings wash through us. Only then can we move past the pain, right? And the suffering. Coexist. Be it as you are without harm to anyone or anything. Appreciate diversity as part of your nature. Variety is the spice of life. Just be. Just be is more what I get from that, from the nature of this message, is just be and allow yourself that time and whatever you need, right? Whatever you need to work through this, okay? All right, what's at the bottom of the deck? Move quickly. I'm like a bee, but move quickly. What? I don't know what this is. Some opportunities require quick responses. Use your instincts to guide your way. Don't be afraid to move fast on your hunches. This could be like, okay, well, maybe something comes up, and some kind of opportunity presents itself to maybe go speak to somebody or go to a seminar or go use your own intuition. You'll know what to move quickly upon. Like if something is offered to you, something may come up like that in your daily life. Okay. You might see, an ad, or you might see something placed in front of you, an opportunity that is like a healing circle or like a men's circle or a woman's circle or something like that, or a trauma bond or something, move quickly on that kind of a thing. I don't feel like you should be feeling any pressure to work through the healing quickly. That kind of, it takes however long it takes. Okay. And allow yourself to just be as you figure it out. Okay. I'm going to give you a positive affirmation though, to end the reading. Actually, goddess guidance first. I want to know what comes up for this. Okay. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so the new can enter. Very, very straightforward. And it is like the old paradigm within your relationship so that the new can enter. You need to release the old. We need to heal the wound. We need to patch it up, and we need to, regenerate. Okay. So that new can come through. Okay. The new paradigm of relationships within your world. Okay. So we have compassion, release judgment about yourself and others, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone, but mostly just yourself right at the moment. Okay. We also have past life. For some of you, this could go all the way back. This could be past life issues, right? That need resolving in order for you to move forward. Otherwise, patterns repeat, The situation involves your past life memories as well for some of you. Okay. So very deep, very intense and heavy message for whoever needs it. But again, it feels like truth to me. Okay. So, here we go. And I've experienced, I'm still experiencing this. There's a reason why I am not seeking out romantic partners, and it's because work is still being done. Regeneration is still being done even within myself, right? So I totally see and relate and understand, right? So I listen with love to my body's messages. Okay. My body is always working towards optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. So that means if your body is feeling like, oh my gosh, I need a nap. Oh my gosh, I need a day off. Oh my gosh, maybe I need 6 weeks off, whatever it is, or listen to your body. Okay. listen to your body, listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, listen to your soul, and listen to that call that really desires, that inner child that really desires some love, attention, and healing. Okay, and processing. So, sending you lots of love. Best of luck to you on your journey. I will try to come back and see if the energy is shifted for, like, if I can pick up on another group within our collective, then I'll post it. But if not, then I'm just gonna let this settle as the day's reading. Okay. Yeah. So I may or may not be back. We'll see, because sometimes whatever's strongest in our collective will just repeat. And we're not doing that today. Okay, we're not repeating stuff today. We're trying to break patterns, right? Not create new ones. So anyways, I'm sending you lots of love and all the best on your healing journey. Yeah, take care.